Hello, my sweet Virgos. If today is your birthday, happy birthday, Virgo. I hope you have an amazing birthday. If today's your birthday, we're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, centered myself or the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for Virgo's greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. Let's get you an affirmation, Virgo. Affirmation for the sign of Virgo. We got power to attract. When you connect to spirit, all you need is drawn to you. I keep myself in the flow. This keeps coming out. So make sure you're focused on manifesting. The next card is Between Worlds. Work with spirit to heal blocks and uncover deeper truths. Spirit is my true source. I love that. Okay. So let's see, Virgo. What is the overall energy for my sweet Virgos for whenever they find this reading for my sweet Virgos? Overall energy. Choose wisely. So you're going to be presented with a choice. Now, this could be a choice in love. This can be a choice in career and business. Whatever it is, things are going to start picking up quickly for you. And this has to do with your foundation, building your foundation, stability, finances. This is something that you are manifesting, and it's going to bring in victory and success as well as material harvest. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see. For my sweet Virgos. Nope. They don't want me to use that. I don't know why, but they don't. So let's see. What's going on in Virgo's energy? What's going on in Virgo's energy? Virgo's energy. You're in this very peaceful Zen energy. You are maybe going out in nature, praying more, meditating more. You're focused on protecting your peace, in isolation, not sharing information. You're more focused on mastering your own mind and maintaining a peaceful environment, Virgo. There is a lot of conflict around you. And this is conflict due to someone's regret, magnified by the fact that your wishes are coming true, that you are building your legacy. This is a part of your fate and destiny. You're being loved and celebrated. So I feel that someone's really losing sleep because they no longer have access to you and they can see how amazing your life is turning out. So let me just see. Tell me more about the Four Swords here. This Zen energy. Healing, rest, rejuvenation. Yeah, it's like by you focused on your healing, focused on your peace, resting, relaxing, tapping in, you're blocking out people that have been trying to battle you. They can't reach you because you're too much at peace, Virgo. You're not concerned. You're not impressed. All right, so what is the obstacle here? What's the obstacle for Virgo? What is the obstacle? You shine like a diamond, Virgo. You've transformed everything about your life. You're in this healer energy. You carry the light of God. You're high vibrational, and you're focused on helping others. You're strengthening your faith. You're strong in your faith, and it's an obstacle for others. It's not an obstacle for you. This feels like your light irritates their demons, and it is what it is. Because when you operate in light, you become a mirror to those that have wounds that are not facing their wounds. So it's an obstacle for those to see you in your healer energy. They don't like it. Obstacle, the star. Yeah, these are people or a person that is watching you and they're triggered. Somebody's watching you. It could be someone operating from ego and fear. They're very triggered. You see, the plan was to cheat, lie, and steal. But it's an obstacle because you are no longer available to this person. Wow. It's also an obstacle for this person because whatever they did to you, and this comes out all the time, maybe they put you in a third-party situation. They cheated. They went toward a karmic partner. And now It's an obstacle because it's going to end very painfully for this person. And you're coming out smelling like a rose, Virgo, because you put in the work to transform your life. You did the healing work. What is the advice? Let me ask. What is the advice for Virgo? What is the advice? What is the advice? King of Wands. This could talk about you taking charge with authority, following your passion. You could be this King of Wands energy, or this could be the King of Wands that already came out. So let's see. Who's this King of Wands in advice? Yeah, no. This is the person that is finding it an obstacle because you're letting your light shine. They want you to know that this person that was very narcissistic is going through a lot of chaos and conflict, a lot of drama. This person could be feeling like the wounded warrior. This is a very narcissistic energy. They could have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They could have Aries, Leo, Sag. They don't have to have any of those signs. This person wants to message you. They want to communicate with you. Lord have mercy. All right. Why do they want to message Virgo? Why do they want to message Virgo? Because they can see now, Virgo, you are the stable one. If you were in a relationship, a marriage with this person, they've changed their perspective. They can see very clearly that you bring stability. Because your wishes are coming true. That's why they see this. All right. Yeah. This person, it's all about the money. They see your wishes are coming true. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an opportunistic energy that wants you to be generous with your gifts, with your blessings, because they're greedy. All right, let's look at the outcome. Show me the outcome for Virgo. Outcome. Lord have mercy. This person is an emotional manipulator. They're going to keep trying it. They're going to keep trying it, but you're protected and you have your boundaries up, Virgo. Tell me about the outcome, this emotional manipulator. It's like you are focused on attracting a high-level divine union that is fated to come in. You're taking a brand new leap of faith in a new direction, and you have the emotional manipulator. This is definitely distorted emperor energy because they're coming out as all the kings distorted. Wants to rush in, communicate, because they see your creative projects are paying off, Virgo. Oh, and now they want to work with you. They want to work on how they can get money from you is really what it is. They want to reconnect, but it's over. You're better off on your own. This person, they never supported your dreams. They never supported your beliefs. And so they can't go with you. They haven't healed. You've healed. So no, it's not going to happen. All right, let's see. You're in this very peaceful Zen energy. You're focused on healing, rest, rejuvenation, staying private. And by doing this, you're blocking out those that have been trying to battle you. Yeah, by you blocking this person off, they are very emotional because they want to take reckless action. You are this celestial weaver. You're a teacher. You're a guide. You're a healer. And this person doesn't have access. The obstacle is you're shining your light. You've embraced who you are. You're not ashamed of who you are, your gifts, your talents, your connection with God. You're not ashamed at all. And there is someone operating an ego here that's been watching you. You know, they had this plan to be able to come back in and deceive you again, or this was something they did in the past. And it's an obstacle because what they chose is now going to end in deception and betrayal. Obstacle. Obstacle. Yeah, they're delusional. This is that narcissistic masculine energy. They're delusional if they think they can come back in because it's over. With death, you've already transformed. The old version of you is no longer existent. Yeah, you've moved on. You've moved on to happiness. You've moved on into the sunset, Virgo, or that's what you're doing. You're planting new seeds, and you're doing it on your own, and you're building something prosperous, or you will in the future. The advice, this very egoic, narcissistic energy here is dealing with a lot of chaos and conflict. They're feeling like the victim now. They want to message you because now they see you are the stable one. King of Wands. Yeah, this person wants to heal the relationship with you now because they see you're the Empress. You attract abundance. You are creative. You're loving. You're nurturing. Whoever this person chose does not give them loving energy, does not take care of them like you once did. Yeah, they're in mental anguish. Why are they in mental anguish? Because all they can do is think about the memories of the love that you gave them. 6 of Cups. And how miserable they are. With the Sun on the fence, they blocked their own happiness. Not only their happiness, their success. The outcome, this emotional manipulator in the energy here, they want to rush in. You are focused on attracting a divine union that's fated. You're going to take a brand new leap of faith with this person. This emotional manipulator wants to rush in. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius are the signs we have so far. They only want to rush in because they see that your creative projects are paying off and they want to cash in on all your hard work. Outcome. Yeah, they've already made their decision with the 2 of Wands. Due to greed, they want to reconnect. The blockage is going to be bad news for them because you're not interested. You already completed that cycle. You are not interested. Now we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This opportunistic energy, the blockages, they're a deceiver, and you know it. You know it. So there's no dupe in you. Yeah, you are loving yourself and you're focused on divine love, real love, an equal energy exchange. Yeah, but there's some of them are still going to try to communicate. This person still thinks that they can deceive you. They're in their ego. They see that you're building a legacy. They see you as an earth angel. They want to take a brand new leap of faith, but you've already walked away. The cycle is already complete, and you are relying on your intuition with the High Priestess to the Queen of Pentacles, to the Queen of Cups. You love yourself, and justice is playing out. So what else does Virgo need to know? Virgo. Keep walking. Keep walking. This person has nothing to offer you. They're toxic. Devil. Just keep walking. They're very low vibrational. Yes, they've been spying, but they're just saying, nope. That wheel is turning in your favor. And this is why this person wants to resurface. They just want to play more mind games. They want to win. Okay, so what's the game here? What are they winning? What are they winning? They want to benefit from your creative projects. The finances attached to what you're creating is what they want to win. Yeah, they said block communication. Use your own discernment. I'm just telling you what comes out. They're saying don't communicate with this person. Just love you. Focus on self-love, self-care, relying on your intuition. Yeah, they said this person's only wanting to rush in because they know they made the wrong choice. They could have married someone else. They know they made the wrong choice. You and the High Priestess energy may have warned this person what was going to happen. You may have told this person they're a karmic. You're going into a karmic relationship. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're grounded. You're stable. You're financially secure. You're an earth angel. You restore peace and harmony. You really focus on your connection with God and the spiritual realm. And you're already gone. You've taken a brand new leap of faith. You know, if this person may try to come in and give an apology, is the apology sincere? No. I mean, here's the thing. This person wants to apologize. They made an investment. They chose a karmic partner over you due to their ego. This person, the blockage is, they're in mental anguish. I do not feel like they're sincere. No. They've done no healing. They've done no healing. With a star on the fence, they haven't healed. They're still a love bomber gaslighter. They're still non-committal. An opportunistic energy. They're nothing but bad news. It's a karmic partner to you that is nothing more than bad news because they're out for the money. That's all they care about. Yeah, this is someone that is, they like to be in control. They want to rush in, and this wouldn't be an unwise choice because, like I said, it's over. Death. You've already moved on. So it's an unwise choice for them to think they can come back in. Yeah, because they made a bad investment and they're carrying burdens. They want you to rescue them. Play the victim. This is the plan, to come in and get you to feel sorry for them, but you're not going to feel sorry for them. You know what they did to you. You're better off on your own. You're focused on building a new life, creating things independently. Yeah, and this came out on the fence. This King of Pentacles is just looking after what they can get from you. How can they steal your blessings? Because this person joins forces with a narcissistic feminine energy for money, and it didn't pan out. And now they're stuck and stagnant. So their ego is guiding them right toward you, hoping that you'll be generous with them. But with the Sun, you see clearly, and you're focused on real divine love. So it's not going to work. Whatever they're trying to do, it is not going to work. This is just, a lot of these karmics, their karma is brutal right now. And this is why they're coming out so much on the readings, is they're going through heavy karma. And at the same time, they're being reminded of the actions that were taken against you. So they don't like it. Let's do some from my deck real quick. For the sign of Virgo, what do they need to know? You have Saint Michael protecting you. Continue to call on your spirit guides, the angels, and the saints. You're dealing with a player. Continue to cleanse your energy because this person's definitely in your energy trying to project. You've gone through an awakening. You see clearly what you want and what you don't want. Yeah. I feel like that this person here, they're getting ready to go through a dark night of the soul. They've been stalking you. They're bound to a false feminine, a karmic feminine, and they've been watching you. They're a narcissist. Wow, that came out in the reading. They're both narcissists. Your ancestors are definitely protecting you. You have a new job or career headed your way in the near future. Yeah, somebody's been trying to conceal the truth, hide the truth, but God's wrath is over them, their life. Things are falling apart for them because of their immoral behavior. They lacked integrity and they were immoral due to addictions, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, money, what have you. You're being guided on your destined path. And this person was nothing more than a deceiver, a betrayer, and a liar. They committed some sort of fraud. This is the person that wants to reconcile with you, but the angels are protecting you. This person could have put you in a third-party situation, and now they're having issues. They want you just to continue to get connected, be in this peaceful energy, practicing mindfulness. You could be dealing with somebody that operates in ego and fear, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be that sign. You have a new opportunity. They want you to take the risk. And it could have to do with you calling in real divine love, a soulmate, a soul connection. How beautiful is that, Virgo? I love it. So yeah, this person's still in your energy, of course. And they're in your energy because they're being reminded by the spiritual realm of the actions they've taken and what they've lost. And at the same time, things are falling apart in their reality. There's karmic consequences happening in this person's reality. So of course the focus is going to be on you because they're reminded of you. They're reminded of the things they've done. So yeah, they're in the energy. I don't see you falling into this person's trap or falling for their illusions. You're too smart. You've awakened. You've learned a lot. You've healed a lot, and you're being blessed. You're not going to sacrifice your peaceful life, your safety, your security, your stability, whatever it is you have going on for yourself. You're not going to put that at risk for this person. So, all right, Virgo, I love you guys so much. Happy birthday. If today is your birthday, you rock, Virgo. And I will see you for tomorrow's readings. I'm scheduling for the second week of October. If you are interested, please schedule sooner than later. And please share the videos, like and subscribe. I love you, Virgos, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, Virgo.